Guys, maybe before I continue, I should be asking if I'm audible, if anyone is in already, or maybe I can check on my phone. Let me confirm on my phone. Today I came super early, super early. Let me confirm. Let me confirm if I'm audible. I think I am. Yeah, I think I am. So, guys, maybe if you don't mind, you can confirm. Let me welcome you in the chat section as I wait for the rest of the people who are not yet in and they are intending to. Welcome. Guys, thank you so much for joining game earlier. I was like, let me take advantage of the time that I'm available at this hour, but I'm so happy to be out here. Let me type something in the comment section, in the live chat section, in the comment section. Welcome to today's live. Guys, kindly like. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Neon Meshika. Yes, not even a premiere RNM. This is a live stream. Thank you so much for joining it super early out here, but I love it. Loud and clear, yes, because yesterday it was not clear and I had to edit because everyone was in my comment section like, Neo, we can't hear you. So, but I solved it by now. If you go and check it out. Mary Mo, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I can see you loud and clear. Leon Meshika Premier, thank you so much. Karibu sana RNM. Hello, neotrends. Hello. Good morning. Gracie Griffins, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your time out here. So, guys, what is happening out here? Let me share. We get to know what is happening out here. No, it's not supposed to be. Yes.
It's just happiness. It's pride. My mom told me that she's very proud of me in a message. And because how courageous I am and how brave I am and how um, I just do things, you know. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm very late for many things, or sometimes I question all the things that I didn't achieve. You know, for example, this London dream took me 30 years of my life. You know, and many times I wonder like, why it doesn't happen. But mm, right now it's happening. Right now it's just perfect time just appear in my way with someone very special. So I'm more than excited. I'm more than happy.
Why did you cancel?
Guys, is that really happiness? Because I don't get it. I do not get it. Rocio is saying that she's so happy, very excited, but why is she crying? Like she's so sad. What's happening? And the mood in the village, in the villa, not so good. What is happening? I don't think it's happiness, honestly, because uh, the people that she calls parasites have been to places, but we've not seen them crying. Or maybe for us, the parasites, it's not a big deal, or we don't dream. Like, what is happening? She's crying, guys. I think at this point, someone should give Madam Parasite a blonde guy because she's not happy. She's really not happy, crying. But she said happiness, tears of happiness. We'll talk about that because there is a lot to unpack from what is going on at the moment. Yes, let me read some of your comments. Precious, thank you so much for tuning in. That is my point. Thank you so much for that comment. That is my point. Maisha London, that's how we say out here. London life is good. I know it's subjective, but it's a narrative. It's a saying. It's good. She said that she has been dreaming about it for 30 years, but you're crying and it doesn't come off like happiness. We'll talk about that. I agree with you. RNM said that I thought Ro keeps saying she's a meticulous planner. We'll come to that RNM because there's a lot to unpack in that video. Uh, yeah, by the way, if she's a planner, why are things happening anyhowly? I agree with you so much on that. Mary Moore saying that lol, she's happy because she's that could be a reason that by then that could make her shed the tears because I don't get it, honestly. I do not. She's telling us how her passport is super strong, this and that. Why is she crying? I don't get it. Those are tears of joy. Oh yeah, yeah, like your questioning, like, are they tears of joy? Subscribers from yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, on trending has been out here. Thank you for subscribing, October Rise. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence out here. Thank you for subscribing. I see you. Cecilia, but thank you so much for joining. You said that good morning, Neo and gang. Let me wash my face and get coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening in. And Neo, to leave the bila. That's how Muzungu shows emotions. Okay. That can be an explanation because I'm like, Rocio, what is it that you know that we don't know? Because the way you're crying, and you have to remind people that these are tears of happiness. Really? Really? Okay. Oh, Fekere is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. Wagwan. Um, I think I've read all of you. Renem said that she found out London is not all night bridge and blue-eyed. Yeah, it can be rough and expensive. Okay, let's see what will happen. I agree with you. Gracie, Muzungu can cry and cry for everything. Okay, now I know because I'm watching her and I'm like, what is happening? Tell us more. Uh, Precious said that if her passport is wrong, why is she waiting for 30 years? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Pami, thank you so much for joining. You said that I don't blame her for being happy to get away from the swamp. I would. No more. Fekere, I see you. Cecilia is greeting you, Fekere. Thank you so much. Debbie John. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Neo. Hey, Debbie. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, I think I've greeted all of you. Mary Mo, you're being greeted out here. So, guys, just a polite request. Kindly like the video before we continue. Let me see the number of likes because yesterday, by the time, I don't know if it was yesterday's live, but by the time the live was over, 500 people had tuned in, but I'm like, the likes, oh my goodness. Are these, maybe most of the people that were watching yesterday are Marwa's audience or something? Like you can't like. Let me see the likes at the moment. Kindly, guys, just a polite, it's a polite request. Let me see. Guys, please like the video if you can. She wasn't in London yet. Yeah, she's not yet in London, but she is. But in that video that I just shared, not yet, but by now she's in London. She filmed that video in the hotel. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Everything goes to London. Oh, everyone who goes to London comes back. Then we should be waiting for some action. I hope that is the right thing. Like, I hope that is a fact, because that will be some tea for days. I hope that is the case for Kere. So, guys, maybe we can start with Rocio's shenanigans, which I'm not interested only, honestly, for today's live stream, because I'm on Lambo and what do we call Mura Senso. I'm on their case today, but because I just touched on Madam Parasite shenanigans, we can talk about it, but that is not the reaction of the day. But let's talk about it, because she just uploaded a video crying, crying. Let's talk about that. I think, Lisa, thank you so much for tuning in. Good morning, Neo, and everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, guys, now let's get to Rocio. Of course, she left. I was trying to look at deemwango's video on the day that Madam Parasite left the village. Looked at it, she never showed the moment that she was leaving, just maybe a second or something, and Marwa was busy um, telling Maisha goodbye. That was it. Looked at Marwa. Marwa never showed talking with Rocio the last minute. Looked at Unclemo. I checked out everyone video. I did a lot, too much. That's why I'm not even interested in Rocio shenanigans, because nothing much. Marwa was just so down that I miss Maisha. I've never even mentioned that name. Marwa was um, Marwa was telling people that I miss Maisha. I never heard him tell people that he misses Rocio. That could be the case, but I was just like, Marwa, you're so down. What's up? I think secret scopes. Uh-huh. You can see you, Shane, before talking about the Shane collection. That is something else, because that chain collection video honestly told me a lot about Rocio. Very pretentious, because you cannot tell me that she thinks the clothes from Shane fashionable, high end, blah blah blah. I think she was just looking for sponsorship from Shane or something, because same to what happened in today's video that she just uploaded. I was like, Rocio, are you trying to impress the person that is paying for your trip? Because I don't know why the drama. So, just to brief you on Marwa's side, just so down. That is what he kept saying. I'm so down because I miss my son, this and that. So let him do what he wants to do. But now, let's come to Rocio's video, crying. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Maybe I can share that part. Then we go to the part that I want to talk about in that video, because let's invest in Rocio's emotions. This advert is delaying our video, our live. Guys, why is it not playing? What am I checking? 21:30. Just a second, guys. 21:30.
Never imagined that God, the universe, prepared for me to come with my son. So I am going to my dream destination with my son. I'm going to my dream destination with my best friend. I was never expecting that from life. I thought I didn't want to cry. I wasn't going to cry, but it's just the more I think about it, it's just wow. This is not sadness at all. It's just happiness. It's pride. My mom told me that she's very proud of me in a message. And because how courageous I am, and how brave I am, and how I just do things, you know. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm very late for many things, or sometimes I question all the things that I didn't achieve, you know. For example, this London dream took me 30 years of my life, you know. And many times I wonder, like, why it doesn't happen. But right now it's happening. Right now it's just perfect time just appear in my way, with someone very special. So I'm more than excited. I'm more than happy. I wish Marwa would be here with me, but at the same time, I know he's thriving right now in what he's doing, and in the construction. He's absolutely busy, but he's so happy when he does all the things that he's doing. So I believe that we are in a very good time, in a very good moment for me also to go on my own. I love my solitude at the same time. I miss Marwa already for sure, but I really like the way I travel. Sometimes Marwa and I, we like different things, and it brings me back to my old self, the Rocio that used to travel alone and make.
Stop right there. In Sofia Vergara's voice, stop right there. Stop the lies. Where were you traveling? You crossed the border, you went to Mexico. That is it. I'm not even going to talk about that, but I was just saying because she likes saying these things that I used to travel, I'm a traveler. Come on, come on. That one we cannot take away from Marwa. That one we just have to give him. You were not doing nothing until you met Mura. So let's talk about that. She mentioned that she misses Marwa, but she's happy because when they travel together, they don't share the same interest. They they enjoy different things, so she'll enjoy because she's alone, she can do whatever she wants to do. But the crying, guys, what is it with the crying? But I heard most of you mention that wazungus show their emotions, which is good. You show people what you're feeling at the moment. But personally, personally, I share the same sentiments. I think with the comment on the screen, that was just some acting, guys, to please the person that is paying for the travels. Period. Look at what she was doing when she was doing this Shane collection. Oh, guys, this one is just awesome. This one is high end, very classy, very classy. Really? Of course, she has to show some emotions to show that she appreciates. I think so. I might be wrong, but that is what I think. So about the crying, I was like, it seems that there is a lot that we don't know about Rocio and Marwa. I saw some people claiming that she might not be coming back. That one, I don't agree. According to me, that's not what I think because don't be fooled by Marwa's audience. The moment, if anything goes south between Rocio and Marwa, she will see days, long days. Those people will abandon her, and I am very sure that she knows. You remember that she was being too bossy to Marwa when they were still in Argentina. You remember that time? Marwa's audience told her that we knew you through Marwa, and without Marwa, you're nothing. She even came out here, created a video about that, telling people that if you don't want to support me genuinely, you can leave. So she knows that, and personally, she will be back as soon as she can. Although she said that she'll be there for a long time because that will be the longest they've been apart with Marwa. But I'm like, you've never been apart, of course, because you came to the villa and that was it or something. But on that, she's not going anywhere. She'll be back, but she wanted. But something that I have to give Rocio, guys, this one you have to give her. She will pursue her dreams or her desires. You understand? Because if it was someone else, if it was someone else in that villa with Marwa, she will be like, I have to support Marwa because she's working. No, because he is working, he's so busy. I need to be out here for emotional, physical support. You go to Marwa's comment section. Let me read one of the comments that people liked. I think 20-something people liked this comment. Someone told Marwa that Rocio is not a wife material because she just left and Marwa is super busy. People are complaining about Marwa's weight because he's working. They expected Rocio to stick around. I don't have anything to do with that because I don't have anything to say about that because personally, I support women who do what they want to do. Just being too honest, but that is what I was saying. You have to give it to Rocio. Like if it was someone else would have done what Marwa's audience are telling Marwa in the comment section. Understand? But let them do what they want to do. We are just out here for entertainment. Let me read that comment, then we'll move to something else. I think I did screenshots. People have a lot to say about that. So this person said that Marwa, I'm telling you a fact, Rocio is not a wife material to you. She was dropped. Oh no, she has dropped you and your workers back in the village and is traveling to London during your most busy building. During your most busy period building, she's not a supportive wife. Those are Marwa's audience speaking. The other tents before you come out here. She's not a supportive wife to take care of you and your workers. She just found you to benefit herself. What a life. And a lot of people liked that comment, and there were some comments down. People are saying that Marwa, don't cry. You love Elizabeth. When did people name Rocio Elizabeth? Some people are saying that you love, or that is a name to Rocio. I'm not so sure, but this person said that your love Elizabeth and Maisha will be back before you know. People had a lot to say. Some people are telling some of the negative comments that don't write that. The reactors will have something to say, and I'm like, you're right. I had something to say about that. So, guys, I don't know what you think about that. By then, what do you think about that? If you were in Rocio's Madame Parasite's shoe, would you have done what she just did? Because they were in the backyard for 7 months. They came back to the village and she's leaving. But when Marwa was in the backyard, he was not even allowed to go to the town center. So I'll be interested to know what you think about that. And personally, I'm like, that is the Rocio for you. I guess it's a Muzungu thing, since you guys told me that Muzungus like, hey guys, I don't take this negatively, but you were like Neo. Muzungus like to express their emotions. That is why she was crying. So that is it about Rocio's cry. Let me acknowledge some of the people that are out here, just so you guys. Donna, thank you so much for tuning in. Pussycat is someone who copies. Don't take that to be an insult or something. She's not going anywhere. Yes, that's a fact. She's not going anywhere. She knows Marwa's value. She knows that there is nowhere she can have much. Yes, yeah. That is what I'm talking about. RNM, that is emotional scamming, an emotional scammer in action. She has to cry and try to show Marwa's audience that, oh, I miss him. I don't think that is the case, honestly, because if that is how you'd feel, I don't think she would have left. What is the hurry? maybe wait until Marwa is done with the shenanigans. But I know for sure that she just set a precedence. Like when Marwa wants to live by himself, I don't know what she will have to say about that. What do you think? So Donna said that someone commented in a chat that if she married Marwa, she wouldn't have to leave Kenya to reset her visa. Oh, okay. Rob Nat said that she's not a homemaker. Okay. Yeah, that one I agree. She's not fair. It's a one-way traffic. She runs the biller. So what do you expect? That one I agree 1,000%. She will be back. That one is for sure. I think so. Marwa will have to breathe. A lot of people have that to say. London is very expensive. Okay. No, briefings. I think someone sponsored Rocio's trip to London. I think she even said that. I'm not so sure, but probably someone did, honestly. Guys, what do you think? Yeah, free your mind. I think this is your first time on this live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Rocio will be back in the fourth just to make sure she keeps. Yes, she'll. Yes, that one I agree 1,000%. Because come on, guys, she wants to get married by Marwa. Will she ever decide that, oh, I'm leaving? I don't know that. I don't think that will be the case. Nixon, hi, thank you so much for tuning in. By the way, guys, if this is your first time out here, kindly consider subscribing, especially if I've seen you on the comment section and I can see that you're part of us, kindly subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate. Kamo said that that cry is for. Yes, we are in the same page, honestly. That is exactly what she's doing. And something else that you have to give Rocio, she's very smart in what she wants to do. If she wants to do something, she's very calculative. That is what she said it is. She said, I'm a very good planner. So that one you have to give it to her. She knows what she's doing and she will make sure that she achieves what she wants to do. That one, I'll have to give it to Rocio. Junior, thank you so much for joining. Mhm. Let me share this comment. Robina, I hope I acknowledged you already. You said that Rocio is not cultured. There are many Muzungu women who support their spouses. Look at the likes of Bichangas who came from even a much privileged homes. I agree with that, honestly, I do. But it seems Marwa is in love. Marwa was so down, but um, he made sure to he made it clear that he misses the son. I don't know if that is the case for the wife also. We'll get to know as the time goes by because Rocio said that she'll be away for some time. Marwa looks like, have I shared this? Marwa looks that like he aged 10 years since, yeah. And his audience are complaining in the comment section that he's losing weight. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe that is what he wants, but I think that he can keep himself good, he can take care of himself. He's working hard, but hey, guys, let me not get ahead of myself. I thought that he was just helping Deemwango as a sister, but I was so shocked. Guys, you saw the title of the comment of the video. That is exactly what he did. And I was like, oh, wow. So that is why you were very close and helping because you wanted something. We'll talk about that. October Rise, thank you for tuning in. I think I've read your comment already. Emotional to connect. Yeah, guys, check out that comment. That is what I think. Rocio is very calculative. That one you cannot take from her. She knows what she's doing. Debbie Alex, thank you so much for tuning in. One thing I noticed this time she was not involved in the villa. Yeah, that is something else that I noticed 2 or 3 comments in Marwa's comment section. People are like, she's not chipping in nothing. I don't know, maybe that's how some men take care of their women. Like your money is your money, but mine is mine. But of course, I saw some people, I think it was on yesterday's comment section, you were like, Neo, Mara is not married to Rosie and she's not supposed to contribute towards nothing in the villa because she can be replaced. She's not married. She does not have a contract. Guys, sorry, she does not have a contract that will protect her in case of anything. I don't know what you think about that because if that is the case, we had some speculation that maybe she's married. But if she's not, I'd agree with that comment. Not helping pay for anything because she's making money on the internet. Why not? So Gracie said that yes, someone sponsored her. Yeah, yes. Oh yeah, but then she has to pay for eating. I don't think she has to because these people, they'll be hosted. I don't know about Rocio. I think I've not seen her being hosted. Has Rocio been hosted anywhere she has? I think maybe when she was going around Africa, but for Marwa, whenever he's hosted, he never contributes towards anything, not food, not transport. You remember the expose that what do we call this guy that came on series? I think I forgot the name, but that guy. He said that Marwa does not chip in on anything. He does not help on anything when you host him. Pressure said that I've not had her call Marwa my husband. She never does that. Yeah, so I think I can catch up on the comments. London has become very expensive. Yeah. I've had a lot of people in the comment section. I've read the same comments. KM, I think this is your first time on the live chat. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Gracie says that Roro is running away. Very possible. So, guys, let's move to something else. Yeah, let's move to something else. Let's move to Marwa because 30 minutes already. Wow. So, guys, Marwa came out here and told the audience that now Marwa came out here and told the audience that he doesn't have the money for the garage. He doesn't have the money. Yeah, that is what he said. Okay, just guys, I'm sorry about that. So Marwa came out and told the audience that he doesn't have the money to pay for the construction of the garage, and he was asking for deemwango's help. Of course, he started by telling the audience that, because we buy the same materials, my sister is doing some construction, I'm also doing my construction. Maybe we should do the same purchase and we share cost. And when I was watching, I was trying to make sense of what he just said. What towards the end, he told people that I'm just waiting for God. I'm waiting for God to finish my. I'm depending on God to finish my garage construction because I don't have the resources. I don't have the budget. That is what he said. And I think I forgot what let me just continue. There was something I wanted to touch on Rocio's video. So that is what Marwa said. And a lot of people in his comment section, maybe I can read 2 comments. Some people are like, no, Marwa, you cannot do that because he wanted to use deemwango's resources, and someone said that please don't share building materials. Please don't. A lot of people say that, but I was like, Marwa's audience, what are you saying? Because he just told you guys that he doesn't have the resources. If you don't want him to use deemwango's resources, maybe you need to donate. Let me share that part, and we talk about it.
My decision 100% and go to places I really want to go by myself. Yes, I'm excited to also reconnect with that part of me, and also I see it in my imagination. I was living there, and in my imagination I rented a car and I drove along the Cotswolds in England and things like this. In my vision, I saw it already.
Guys, I'm sorry, but this was super funny when I was watching Rocio. At some point when she was young, she dreamt driving a car with a blonde man, I guess, across London. This imagination, this is what I wanted to say, guys. I know I'm all over the place, but I'll go back to Marwa. But this thing of Rocio telling the audience that once you put something in the universe, you wait for it to happen, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't board that. Like, you're misleading people. Tell people the truth. You are gold digging. You found your gold. Let people go and work. That is according to me, guys. I know we are supposed to have some good thoughts, this and that, but you have to work to get what you want. But this imagination, dreaming in a car driving across London, if you do not work for finances, to prove to the immigration that you can afford the trip, forget about this thing. Oh, imagination, I'm dreaming. Let's listen to this nonsense that she always likes telling the audience, which I don't subscribe to that. I don't know if you do. I'm sorry. I'm just giving my opinion. That's what I'm doing.
I'm not going this time, but that's how. Not just going as a tourist to visit. In my imagination, I was living there, and in my imagination, I rented a car and I drove along the Cotswolds in England and things like this. In my vision, I saw it already. I'm not going this time, but that means that there will be another time, because if I see it in my imagination, it exists, you know. Maybe in a different line of dimension.
No. Guys, that is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, but I just had to bring it up before I forget. Telling people that, dreaming and imagining, putting in the world, I don't subscribe to that BS. If you want to go to London, work hard, have a good bank statement to go and visit, prove to the embassy that you can afford. Rocio had a good plan. She was roaming around, was it Mexico or somewhere, looking for someone. I'd assume a able person. That is where Rocio is. And she can afford that because of where she is at the moment. But if you want to do that, don't follow what these people say. I've heard a lot of people in the internet, once you put it out there, you wait, because she said that she was driving and she had to wait for the baby so that they can go. That thing, I don't know, but personally, I'm always like, shut up. If you believe in looking for a rich person to make it possible for you, tell the people the truth. Don't be coming out here telling people that, I was waiting for the universe in a dimension. I don't even know the dimension, what that means, but I'm like, tell people the truth. I'm just saying. I saw JT in the building. Let me look for the comments. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for did I pin? Yes. Merimo, I see you. JT, thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. I really appreciate you guys, coming out here. I really appreciate you so much. JT, of course, is a reactor, a very good one. I enjoy his reactions, and maybe you want to go and check him out. Make sure that you subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Thank you for tuning in. So I saw a comment out here. Rocio is semi-illiterate and not sharp. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to say this. I agree. Most of the times when people come out here with the imaginations, with dimensions, I always think that those are people who are not educated. I'm sorry if you believe in that, but I'm always like, should you meet people who have made it, who can afford these things, who are good financially, they will not tell you about the dimensions and imaginations, waiting for the universe to put it in place. Maybe I'm the one who does not get it, but I'm always like, if you're watching these people, make sure that you put in the work. Don't um don't believe what Rocio is telling you that, now it's time, it has been possible. Through what? How has it become possible? If not through what you were able to accomplish. You understand? So let's move to something else. I just wanted to bring that up. Let me bring the screen, Marwa, begging for construction materials, for not even construction materials, the finances for the garage, because he told people that I don't have the money. I'm waiting on God to provide. Let me share 1 hour, 7 minutes. I'm sorry, I'll have to take some time to get it. I am sent so. I'm searching for that screen. Then before we come back,
Morim is home.
Marwa, wait. I'm looking for specific minutes. Give me time.
Even just come and eat and not work. You know what I mean? I am.
He was so praised about the goat that the donor bought, because he was telling people that it's unfortunate that the villagers are talking about the goat, but most of them want to come and eat and not work. Now you want to pay these people in form of goat soup? Let people enjoy it. It's a free goat. Someone donated. Why do you want to be praised that some people will eat and will not work for you? Come on. So, oh, RNM just super slapped me so hard. Thank you so much, RNM. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I see you. Okay, let me play this screen as we move to something else.
Hiyo kamba kuja uiweke hapa, twende tu tuiweke huko. Guys, my home looks chaotic. Look, tunaweza pitia hapa sahi, si unaona? Chunge chini. Telling me to be careful on the ground because there's a lot of stones and everything. You know, I was not ready for this project, but I'm praying God will help me finish it. My budget, I didn't have even a budget of this place. I'm missing my son Maisha so much. Hi, I'm Rasa.
Marwa, we are done with your meeting your son, but you're not missing Rocio. I don't know what's up between you two, but guys, that is what he said. Immediately after telling people that someone donated a goat, went ahead to tell people that I don't have the finances for the garage. I'm waiting on God to help me finish. So, Marwa, that one you're just activating for donations. Do what you want to do, because your donors are drying up. I don't know why, but it was so funny. There is nothing, guys. Something that was super funny is when he told people that he wants to kind of share cost materials with the sister Deemwango, and I was like, Marwa, is that the reason why you were maybe pretending to help Deemwango in the construction, so that you can slither your way through her pocket or something? Let me share. Their siblings, they can do what they want to do, but we are here for the entertainment. 56 5780. Oh my goodness, I'm looking for that screen.
Or I may ask my sister to lend me hers, okay, for the next 14 days. Because this one, I think it will stay around, it's supposed to stay 21 days, but also 14 days, as long as you're not building anything up, it can still hold, or you can move a few. But I'll try to see what is best that we can do, or I can do, so that my sister is not buying materials and I'm also buying the same materials, instead of us buying materials together, you know, as a group, and then we can even share the cost. So I'll talk to my sister today. Then from there we will see what is going on. We still have more posts here. You see?
I will talk to my sister so that we don't have to be buying the same materials. I can use hers for the moment. So, guys, just thinking, this is what I was thinking. Oh, hey, Marwa, that is why you are in the forefront. I honestly thought that he presented himself as a foreman, is that the term? Because he wanted content through the construction. But I was so surprised that he really wanted the materials. And I thought he's a good brother because in Kenya, you do not trust anyone. I always preach good things about Kenya, but this one I just have to be honest, especially if you're abroad, you're sending money for your sibling to do some construction for you. Most of the time, guys, I'm sorry, but most of the time, you'll come home and you don't find anything. Your sibling was showing you a picture of someone else's construction, telling you that the money that you were sending, this is what I'm constructing. Unajipata kwa mataa. So I was so surprised to learn that Marwa is one of them, because in just a minute, someone is sawa sawa. Guys, I was so surprised to learn that Marwa is one of those people that will is looking for some change. That's how we say it. Like, you tell someone, do something for me, but they want something out of it. They'll tell you that maybe this tip of sand is $300 while it's supposed to be $200. You understand that kind of a thing? So when I was watching that, I was like, oh, we see you. I see you. So, guys, let me go through some of your comments because I think I saw on trending. Let me look for on trending somewhere here. Yes. I don't know where she. Yes. 100 people watching. Welcome, you all stepping out. Remember to like. Thank you so much, Oti. Yeah, by the way, guys, anyone watching this, I really appreciate you because I think this is the first time we are hitting 100 people watching, whether premiere or live, I'm not so sure, but thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much. Let me read some of the comments. Mimi, I think this is the first time you're leaving a comment. Thank you so much for doing so. You say that they were not invited. They were not invited together because okay. Let me look for another. I think the comments are a lot. I don't know if I can read all of them. So that's why he's been. So yes, yes, I thought so because why? Why are you asking for the materials? Why can't you buy yours? Why would you start a construction when you don't have the money? You're waiting on God to come and construct for you. You don't have the finances. I'm just saying, guys, because you know these how these people go about. Like, they'll start a construction without a road so that they keep destroying people's property along the way. Zero plan. On trending, I see you. JT, uh, thank you so much for tuning in. Donate, yes, thank you so much for that. Mimi and Z, I read your comment. Thank you so much. KM, thank you so much for tuning in. You said that RNM, so it's about, yeah. Robinak, she'll be doing everything, safari, kitchen, garage, all over. The fish pond is flooding. Like, I think maybe it's a stratagem by these people because they know that they'll run out of finances and the donors will come through. Because that is exactly what Mayugno did. 3 homes, but Marwa will come out and call out Mayugno for that, but he's doing exactly the same thing, not focusing on one project. So I'm so surprised when Marwa speaks from both sides of the mouth. Mm. And Rosinia, thank you. He needs to purchase. Who? Marwa. Thank you so much, guys. Nana, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you. Guys, when will I finish the comments? Thank you so much. I really appreciate your active comments out here. I don't take you for granted because, as I always say, the comments, the lights, it means everything out here, honestly. Thank you so much. I don't take you for granted. Of course, I told you we saw on trending JT. Kindly make sure to go check them out. Amazing reactors out there. Donna is also a YouTuber, right? Donna, I think so. Kindly check her out. So, guys, let's move to something else. Let me remind you guys to like the live stream. Then we move to something else because these people are still trying to lie to the villagers because I saw Marwa telling people that about building Africa. They've been having this conversation about building Africa, and of course, I thought of coming out here and we talk about it. Kindly, I'm requesting you to share your opinion in the comment section because the entire week they've been talking about building Africa, what it means. And when I see the explanation, I'm like, really? Really? Okay. When I see them, when I hear the explanation about building Africa, I'm like, really, is that what building Africa means? So Marwa and deemwango, especially deemwango, has been out here telling Marwa that, oh, I see people out there talking about Africa to the world, building Africa, but they don't do it like we do. Like building your home is building Africa. It's a part of it, but the way they do it, I don't think it even qualifies for as building Africa. You understand? Let me share the screen, then we talk about it. Let me give you the context. I'm looking for Marwa's video photos before he comes out. Just using his Marwa, relax.
Do and what you want to be
It
done.
is good, but once now those words are accompanied with action,
Actualized. Yeah.
nobody can tell you anything because he's gonna tell them I said and I did it. Guys, but at the same time, we want to ask you for your prayers because it's by God's grace, you know. Everything is by God. Like right now, we're fighting about roads, small spaces.
Yeah, and here in the village, even one step
One step.
is gold.
People think you've taken the entire land.
And this road is a public road to be used by
Everyone. And even other people still have land going down. They'll have to renegotiate.
Is basically telling people that you should not be complaining about us, scamming you because you cannot be paying people a motorbike and some pocket change for a piece of land. Is telling people you cannot be complaining of how we acquire land out here when you still have a huge piece of land. Maybe if we bought the entire piece of land, that is when you should be complaining. That was super funny, but I still have not gotten what I'm looking for. I want to show you what Lambogal had to say. Lambogal, where
I'm very happy that you are part of building Africa, you know. Some people just say, let's build Africa by mouth.
Africa to the world.
Africa to the
By
world.
telling them Africa to the world with the mouth.
Yeah,
But
no.
in real sense,
Here we are boots on the ground, my friend. That is the real slogan.
because
Boots,
that's the only way you will. Action is everything.
action.
Speaking
Yes.
words and what you want to do and what you want to be
It
done.
is good, but once now those words are accompanied with action,
Actualized. Yeah.
nobody can tell you anything because he's gonna tell them I said and I did it.
Yeah, guys, that is what I want us to talk about before we call it a day, about building Africa, because I personally don't agree to what they say. Building Africa is not about mistreating your workers. Building Africa is not about robbing people's land. That is not building Africa, because you're basically using your money to make other people more poor, and you're coming out here to lie to your audience, your gullible audience, that you're building Africa. And I go to the comment section, some audience are clapping. Yeah, you're doing it. Lambogan, yes. They are just talking about it, but you're putting it in action. That is not building Africa. Building Africa is not about Lambogal going around the world telling people that, oh, Africa, women, Africa, this, Africa. Building Africa is about talking good of where you come from so that people can even respect you. So I feel like I'm preaching, but I was so surprised when people were applauding them about building Africa, and I'm like, that is not building Africa. It does not even come anywhere close to building Africa. Hey, you're taking people's land and telling them you should not be complaining because you still have a large piece of land, and you're shouting there, Lamboga. It's not even the first time that Lamboga have been trying to tell people that I'm building Africa in action. Hmm? Unlike those people that you see on the internet talking about Africa to the world, but you don't see them building. She doesn't. She doesn't. Let me share some of the instances where they've been talking about building Africa, and I was like, that one we have to come out here and talk about it, because I still want to understand what is this building Africa that I don't get.
Which is it? Yes.
This is what Lamboga is saying.
Guys, I'm gonna be finishing this video. I don't even know how long it is. It must be one of my shortest video. But here I have my sister. We've been watching.
Not just a
It's
statement.
not a statement.
It's actions.
It's action.
That's what it means.
And it's a physical action.
Yeah, and these are supporting us always. We really
Yes.
appreciate you guys. Please
Yes.
subscribe to the channel. Wish us all the best, because this is what it means, building Africa.
That is
Building
what it is.
Africa to the world is not just a mouth.
No.
It's not just a
It's
statement.
not a statement.
It's actions.
It's action.
That's what it means.
And it's a physical action.
Yeah, and these are physical action. We're
Yes.
building the roads you've seen,
Yeah.
you know, trying to educate villagers here and there. They don't even understand the importance of roads, you know.
Yeah.
All that is building Africa.
That is building Africa.
Yeah.
The
for
change
sure.
is sweeping.
Yeah, the change is sweeping.
And sometimes with change comes a lot of roughness
Yeah,
and a lot of resistance.
yeah.
Because it's something new that they are not used to.
Yeah, that they don't see. They don't see tippers coming, you know, passing all the time. The noise. Oh, I'm passing. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay anyways at the end of the day. And thank you, bro, for always supporting me.
That is true.
I was there when he was building this villa like day one.
Exactly, guys. And
Guys, I'm so happy that you get what I'm trying to say. They are out here telling people that building Africa is not about talking about it. That is not, you're doing exactly what you're condemning. Yeah, I see your comments. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Building Africa. Mwango wants to force that on people's throats that I'm building Africa. You heard her tell people that we are even trying to educate them about the importance of road, but it comes with resistance because it's change. Really? And the people that really surprise me are Mwango and Marwa's audience because they support, like they don't even chat, you don't even think for yourself what they mean by building Africa because that is not it. You heard Marwa complain about the resistance from the village. Not for nothing, Marwa, not for nothing, because about the roads, because we saw you step on people's maize. Mhm. That is what he was doing. We saw you arguing with the, I think it's just someone, I think a teacher, a worker, a corporate worker, telling you to respect the villagers because you were going around destroying property in the name of you want the road. Entitled, you want the road. That is not building Africa. Building Africa goes beyond what you people are talking around there. Guys, when I tell you it's not, sorry, it's not the first time they are talking about that. They've been talking about that since the groundbreaking of Mango's Madhouse. They've been talking about building Africa. People have been talking about that, but they don't put it in action. You guys are even taking Africa backwards because your actions in the next 10 years, people will be homeless. That village will go. Revolution even made it better because I've always told you that their village is one of the marginalized communities, but since um, devolution, some resources were taken to the people. But now these families single-handedly are doing the opposite because you take people's land, you pay them some crazy money, small money, and it's even beyond that because those people selling their land, it's not like they not even selling. You give them goat soup and some bones, talking to them to sell you land, and then what? Like that person Lamborghini you bought land from, it doesn't have space for farming. 50 by 100, an eighth of an acre. You're leaving people landless. And that is how Africans survive land. If you're not employed, that is your hope, land. And you come out here shouting, oh, guys, but you're doing the opposite. You think you're talking to people who are dumb or something? Guys, I just want to share a lot of those instances and before we call it a day because there is also this instance. Let me share.
For the benefits, having a road, having this favored our work.
Yeah.
It has favored what we are doing.
When God knows it's time,
It's time.
He comes through in
It
every
is time.
way.
It is time.
Yeah.
One thing we are trying as much as possible, guys, is to educate the villagers. But look, this is for the benefit of everyone. This is for the benefits, having a road, having these jobs here. You know, building a house, you can't build it even if you have money. You need also manual power or manpower,
Yeah.
which you have to pay for. So even the money circulates around here, the village feels rich.
Yeah.
Instead of somebody thinking how they will come and steal something from you,
Yeah.
they're thinking on how to work and earn and make a living and take their kids to school.
Hello. What's your name?
Can you leave me alone? These adverts, guys. Just a minute. I don't know if I played exactly what I wanted. Let me look for it. Yeah, I think this is what I wanted to share.
It is time. One thing we are trying as much as possible, guys, is to educate the villagers. But look, this is for the benefit of everyone. This is for the benefits, having a road, having these jobs here. You know, building a house, you can't build it even if you have money. You need also manual power or manpower, which you have to pay for. So even the money circulates around here, the village feels rich. Instead of somebody thinking how they will come and steal some.
Guys, you heard what he said. We are educating the village. The only education that should be coming out of your mouths, if there's a proof, kama kuna the only education that you should be giving people is don't sell your land. Do not. The same Murimi I saw on Lambo's recent video is looking for goat soup, looking for food. And you want to come out here and tell people that you are educating. What education has Marwa done to the villagers in terms of land and road? I really don't get what Marwa is trying to say. You had him trying to manipulate the audience that, oh, it's for the benefit of it benefits the village. I don't see it. If you were paying these people fairly, I had him the same video telling people that he pays the workers, I think $7. Yeah, $7 the whole day. The same workers that can work can work for until midnight. I'm certain that you saw those videos. You pay them $11. You take land from people who are drunkards. They just drink the money, and you want to come out here and lie to people that you're educating. You're educating the villagers. What do you mean? What do you mean, Marwa? Can you stop the lies with your sister? The sister telling people that she's the only one putting it in action. How are you educating people when you're using force? Because, in fact, this is what Marwa said. Fire for fire, he said, but I didn't share the receipt, and I want to do that. It's not
I'm
an
telling you, look at
education.
this.
Exactly what he said.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Even Jamaican uncle, when he's coming, so easy. You see, when you become number one, you deal with a lot of roughness. Oh, this is my road, this is my land, this is this. But the light is coming. You cannot avoid the light. At this point, the villagers have known it is fire, fire. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes people want to take advantage of you because you have small money. They want to pretend that the road is just yours, not for them all.
You heard exactly what he said. Fire, fire. Like force, you use force. Sorry, guys. The same person that is telling the donors, I'm educating them. I am. Build the garage for me. Donate towards the garage because I'm out here educating, building Africa. That is so far from building Africa. Please give us a break from the lies. So, guys, I think we close by just looking at how deemwango can fake life. Mama Matt. Matt. Let me share this. Matt. We want to look at Matt. I think it's the latest video. Let me look for it because we are about to see how people fake life out here. Fake love. In fact, guys, they're the same because Marwa is out here faking that I'm helping my sister when he wants to take advantage of the situation, the materials, the finances. But now, I saw a comment by Cecilia. Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate you joining the live. And today you showed major love. Like I can't even keep up with the comments. The previous days I've been reading each and every comment, but today I cannot keep up. I can't even try because I can't. That is major love, guys. I'm always out here. I don't know how to appreciate you because the love that you show your girl, I really appreciate you so much. Guys, let me show you. Sorry, this is what I was saying. Marwa is out here faking love to deemwango, and deemwango is out here faking love. Mama Mats, look at this. Let me look for the video. I thought I got it already. Saying goodbye to my family. Let me show you Matt. 1 hour 4 minutes. Before we call it a day, guys, I don't want it to be long. I know you guys don't like it long.
The problem is it used to eat my eggs.
Guys, just a minute. I'm looking for it. I don't want to miss it.
Wacha means let me. It can also mean don't do it. Swahili is actually very funny.
Marwa, I don't want you to teach me Swahili. I'm a Swahili speaking person. So let me look for it. Just a second, guys. I don't want to play a longer video by Mura Senso because
It can have different meanings.
Guys, because with this frustration, he'll start coming for us. So allow me to just be very keen with this. Let me.
Example, wacha could mean stop.
Marwa,
But Mboka is here. Example, wacha could mean stop. But
look at
also
her.
wacha nikufungulie is let me. Mbosi Mboka is here. She's still here. Mbosi Mboka. Mbosi Mboka, ciao. Ciao. Ciao, mama. Ciao. Ciao. The problem is it used to eat my eggs. Mura. So unajua sehemu unaweka? Kwa ile sehemu ya
Guys, if you didn't understand that video, it's not like he was closing the door for the dog to come in. No, he was closing the door for Bosi Mboka to meander around the village. He's not welcomed. That is what he did. Let me play it again. I'm sorry, but let me do it again because.
Example, wacha could mean stop, but also wacha nikufungulie is let me. Mbosi Mboka is here. She's still here. Mbosi Mboka. Mbosi Mboka, ciao. Ciao. Ciao, mama. Ciao. Ciao. The problem is it used to eat my eggs. Mura.
Guys, I'm becoming too comfortable. This laughter is not for the internet, guys. No one feeds the dog. Let me show your comments, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Peace out. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Adios, muchachos. Guys, that's a dog. You would think that it's a stray dog. No, that is Marwa's dog. Building Africa in your increasing the population of stray dogs. That's Marwa's dog. You remember that time that he used to travel, come back? When he comes back, he will wash the dog. He used to love these dogs. I don't know. Is it Rocio's influence, impact? He now doesn't even love the dogs. Guys, okay, so guys, I thought that Rocio came and the villagers were the only people being kicked out of the villa. But Bosi Mboka out. Ciao, ciao, ciao. So of course I brought Mama Mat into the mixture because Mat buying a kg of meat to a dog. They are all in the same family, dogs. But Bosi Mboka, ciao, ciao, ciao. Let me share. This is so funny for me. I'm sorry, guys. No, Nana Brim Pong. Thank you so much for sharing your comment. But now you have to remember these. Bosi Mboka left their home. Mama congratsmum home. Went to what do you call this guy that used to cry, loves crying? Mayugno. I think mayugno, guys, where are the donors? The donors are even contributing to the stray dogs in the village. The donors left mayugno, no food. The dog had to go to Uncle home. I really hope the donors, if Uncle still has a dog or a donor, please continue donating to Uncle because these dogs, someone told me in the comment section that Uncle is the only hope. Can you imagine your dog? And Marwa is kicking out the dog that used to be, it's still Marwa's dog. You saw it. Chow, chow, chow. Adios, muchachos. And it's your dog. I don't get it, honestly, because for deemwango to be like, yeah, my dog spends $10 a month, no, a day, sorry. That is not even the salary that they pay the workers. Marwa just said that they pay the workers $7. And he talked about that for 10 minutes. So it's a lot of money. They get a lot of money in my villa. deemwango buys $10 worth of food for mat. But she has a dog in their family's compound that has become a stray dog. Imagine, because of food. Imagine roaming around the village because of lack of food. Can you see how people can fake life out here? You'd think that she's a dog lover, mat, mama mat, but look at that. Marwa, I think she should have turned off the camera before kicking out the dog that belongs to him. Guys, what do you think? Personally, I found that crazy. People say that Africans keep their dogs for security. Yes, we do. But you'll never find someone that loves dogs kick their dog out. That was once your dog. People don't do that. Only Marwa does. Yes, Gintu will take care of that dog. You've seen Gintu has so many dogs. I see him with a lot of dogs. The dogs loves Gintu. You'll see them around Gintu. Even the fish during the flood were trying to locate where Gintu's fish pond is. You saw the fish. Marwa was trying to pick the fish at the gate, at the fence. Where were they heading to? Probably Gintu's fish pond. Because people out there, normal human beings, take care of animals, fish, dog. You don't kick them out. Marwa, who do you want to feed your dog? Guys, I'm becoming too comfortable out here. I need to leave. This was so funny for me. I could not believe. I don't know if I did a screenshot of the reaction by I don't know. Let me check. People had a lot to say. Marwa's audience was so pissed about that incident. They told Marwa that that is so wrong. Poor dog. Let me read some of the comments. I hope I did. Let me check. I don't know how to share this, but I did a screenshot of Rocio in London. She just posted, or rather leaving JKIA. Guys, I'll take your time trying to look for it. Tomorrow I'll be more prepared. Oh, Chemicals is in the building. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Ginto has also been telling too much. Yeah, you cannot take everyone's word for what it is. Nana, I agree with you, but there are some things, honestly. We've not seen him kick a dog outside of his compound, but I agree with you to some extent. Matt. Guys, I don't want to take your time. 1 hour, 20 minutes. I love this. Guys, thank you so much for making it so interesting in the comment section. Arem, thank you so much for the super slap. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it so much. Today's moderators, thank you so much. I see you, Cecilia, Kemi, Arenem. Who else? Let me look for Cecilia. I think I've given you a shout out. I think, yeah, the three of you, thank you so much for being the super moderators. I really appreciate you because you bring the emotion to the chat section, which is super important, guys, if you didn't know. Yeah, kindly, if you just joined, kindly check out the, you can rewatch and let us know what you think about the video in the comment section. This is not all for me. I'll go to the comment section. I've even seen some of you have left I've left their comments there. I'll be going to interact with you guys. So feel free, even if you are here watching, you can go to the comment section and we talk from there. Thank you so much for joining, guys. You're free to leave. I appreciate you. Just a kind request, a kind reminder. If you've not liked, oh, thank you. Junior, thank you so much. If you've not liked the live, kindly like the live, guys. Like the video before you leave. Please. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're free to leave. Thank you. All of you, you're just amazing. My moderators, super slappers, live chat gang, you're the best. Anyone that always joins the live stream and you join the live chat, you're out. Oh, Vicoril, I think this is the first time I'm seeing you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Junaid, I think this was your first time. Who went to London? Yes. Let me leave Chemical's comment on the screen to keep rolling as we leave. Kindly make sure to like before you leave. Yeah. Arenem, thanks. Yeah, Arenem, thank you so much for the super slap. You know I love you. You know I appreciate you. You know that. Guys, please like the video, donate your likes as you leave. Oh, Vicoril, oh, thank you. Thank you for your time out here. I really appreciate you so much. Guys, thank you so much for making this super interesting. I never knew I'll come out here on a live and I love it this way. I'm obsessed, honestly. Thank you so much for making it lovely. You can leave, guys. Jared, Marita, hi. Jared. Guys, I'll see you. Jared, I hope you've subscribed. I think this is your first time on the live stream, maybe on the channel. I'm not so sure, but if it is, kindly make sure to like before you leave. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. You're free to leave now. But I'm just still out here to remind you to like before you leave. Yeah, thank you for all of you that liked before leaving. I see you. Even if you're from Marwa's camp, because I noticed. Kindly like, why not? And you enjoy it. Guys, oh, I didn't know. I thought this is better. Evelyn, thank you so much for joining. Noted. Oh, I thought it's better than the other one. I'll try the other one and I'll be trying every day a new background. The best one, you can let me know. I'll put a poll, by the way, tomorrow. We get to know what people prefer. Let me share. That is what Evelyn Mwangi is saying out here. Yeah, thank you so much for that opinion. Thank you. I'll put a poll tomorrow. I'll come with a different screen as we try to navigate the better background scene. Yeah, guys, kindly like as you leave. Guys, bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.